Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it is time to play. We're back in Dyson Sphere program. Between this episode and the last one, I spent a little time going over the tech tree, looking over our factory, and kind of trying to map out some next plans. So I'm sitting here in front of our little disco ball research lab. You can see that our red data cubes here are coming in a little bit slower than the electromagnetic matrices. But I don't think that's something that we need to solve urgently. So let me show you what I think we want to prioritize. So let me go into the tech tree here. And I think we're after the structure matrices, right? These are the yellow, or it looks yellow to me, kind of data cubes. And it looks like those are going to take, those look like it's diamonds there, and then the high strength crystal. So the diamonds are up here in the research tree. I got these things, the research on this going, and we're almost just about done with it, actually. So that's going to allow us to make diamonds. The recipe for that is super duper easy. It looks like we just need the energetic graphite, and we run that through a smelter, it looks like. Or some type of smelter. We'll find out. And then that gets us the diamonds. So that one's kind of easy peasy. We've got all the ingredients, not a big deal. And then the other ingredient for the structure matrices is this high strength crystal. And that's where things get kind of interesting or difficult, depending on your point of view. So let's look at the recipe for that. We've got, that's organic crystals there, I think, and titanium plates, I believe. So titanium plates, you can see up in the research here, in the queued up research, I've got titanium plates being researched. Let's see, where is it? It's right up here. It's queued up. It doesn't take much, actually, to research it. The challenge with titanium plates is, kind of not surprisingly, the titanium. And we don't have titanium deposits on our planet. We can get some from just hand mining the loose rocks on the surface, but that seems to me to be pretty much useless. I don't know if you can get enough for it to be meaningful. So we're going to have to go off planet for that. And we'll take a look at that in a second. So titanium plates, and what else? The organic crystal. And now if we look at the recipe for organic crystal, I'll just jump into crafting here into a replicator. It looks like it's water, refined oil, and plastic. And then for plastic, it's just the energetic graphite, and it looks like refined oil, and we get plastic. So I'm kind of thinking, while we let this research kind of hum along, right? We've got the diamond research here. It's almost done. Titanium, we'll get it researched. We don't have titanium in the process yet, but at least we'll get it queued up for research. Then our high strength crystal here, and then the actual structure matrices here. While that's all researching, and it's going to take a little while. Again, our red data cubes here, I'm just going to call them data cubes. They're kind of slow. So that's slowing us down a little bit. We could strive to increase the production of the red data cubes. That would improve things overall. We're going to use a lot of them, but I'm just feeling like it's not urgent. I kind of want to get these organic crystals and stuff, get that production going, and get the plastic production going, and get ready for the titanium, and then prepare for heading off planet. We can always ramp up the red data cubes here. I'm just going to keep calling them data cubes. Hopefully that's not terribly annoying. But I'm playing like 4 different factory games right now, and they call them different in every game. But yeah, hopefully that's not too annoying. That'll be fairly easy for us to ramp up later when we really start hitting a wall on the research tree. Right now, we've got enough production chains that we need to put in place with this plastic and the organic crystal to keep us busy. And then we're going to need to think about heading off planet. So I'd rather do that than speed up these red data cubes and have them just sitting on a belt waiting. All right, so it looks like we've got our diamonds, mastered the ultimate smelting techniques, and now you can change the atomic arrangement of the element through smelting and quickly produce advanced materials such as diamonds. So yeah, I want to set up a production chain for the diamonds and the high-strength crystals, and then as part of the high-strength crystals, we need the plastic and the organic crystal. Very cool. All right, before we jump into that, let's take a look at the planetary view, at the star map here, because we're going to need titanium, right? We don't have it on our planet. If we look at this ice giant planet that we're rotating around. All we've got is collectible fire ice. We haven't really researched that or investigated what's involved in that. And then collectible hydrogen, again, that's probably something I'm going to have to research, or you can put in the comments. But I got to read up on how we harvest those things. But they're not an urgent need right now. We're producing hydrogen on our own little planet here, and or moon if we're on a moon. And then the collectible fire ice, I don't think we need that just yet. What's it say? It says, okay, can build an orbital collector for gathering. Okay, so, well, it just answered our question. Eventually, we'll get these orbital collectors, and we can harvest from our ice giant that we're rotating around. But we've got a couple other options in our little system here. One is out here, this planet that's kind of far out. And if we look at the composition, we got iron, which is nice, copper, silicon, and it's got titanium, which is what we want. That's all cool. That's the element we're after. But I was thinking about, how are we going to produce energy on this planet, right? We're going to need energy to mine this stuff. It does have solar energy that we could do, but we have researched the solar panels. I believe we could start making those, but we don't have the batteries. And we've got to complete some more research on that. And then there's production chains kind of behind that, probably to set up the ingredients for the batteries and all that, so we can actually construct those. So I'm kind of thinking I'd like to rely on wind power for a little bit. And the other option we have is the, our combustion generator, where we could burn coal, or we could burn oil, refined oil, all that kind of stuff. But I don't see coal on the planet, and I don't see oil on the planet. Now, I'm not sure if there are oil deposits here. So I'm thinking we'll get to these. I'm guessing we're going to get to these this planet and take advantage of some of the resources that it does have. But it seems to me like it's not going to be the easiest for our immediate need at gathering the titanium. I could be wrong, but I'm looking at this planet here that's a little closer to our star. And this one looks pretty good as well. It's got actually more titanium than the other one. We've got coal if we need it, but we've got the wind energy. So I think we'll start out just using kind of some low-tech power here. And that'll get us the power that we need to mine the titanium ore. So I think that's what it makes sense to go after. This one's got solar too. So if we expand into solar, or we research the battery power, we can switch over to solar, or complement the power that we're using with solar. But it's got the titanium we need. It's a lava planet. I don't know if that's going to present any problems for us. We have not, at least in this Let's Play or any of my playthroughs, gotten off the planet. And I haven't watched any videos on getting off the planet. So hopefully the lava issue won't be a problem. But that's my plan for gathering the titanium. I don't think it's urgent. I think we should set up our production lines over on our home planet first for the plastic and the organic crystal and all that, and the high strength crystal. So that's kind of my plan of attack as we move forward. And then let's get out of this view here. And then if we look at the tech tree, I'm just going to walk over to a wireless charging station, just because I like to sit underneath these. If we look at the tech tree, eventually we're going to need to get that titanium back to our planet in order to process it and turn it into those structure matrices that we're pursuing. And I think we're going to need to research this planetary logistics. Ryan, I kind of recognize this little building here from the game trailer. So the planetary logistics station, this is the hub of the planetary logistics systems. Logistics drones will automatically transport cargo between stations when you set the corresponding items for supply and demand. And it only enables delivery around its own planet. Huh. Do we have to do interstellar? Okay, the hub of the planetary logistics system. Logistics drones automatically transport between stations. Only enables the delivery around its own planet. So that's kind of weird. So maybe this first level is just to get around running belts on your own planet. All right, well, let's see here. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to research all the way out to here. So we're going to have to, oh man. Let's see. Yeah, our first 120 structure matrices that we create are probably going to go into the interstellar logistics system because we want to. I guess we're going to have to hand transport those first few loads of titanium. Maybe that won't be a big deal. Maybe we can smelt it on that new planet and bring equipment to do that and kind of. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to research this with those first 120 structure matrices that we produce. And in order to produce those first 120, we're probably going to have to hand shuttle over some raw titanium ore or smelt it into the plates on that planet and then hand shuttle those back on the Icarus back to our planet until we can get these built. And then it looks like once we've completed this research, we're going to be able to just rely on our drones to transport the materials between the planets. So, of course, that involves yet more research and more more structure matrices that we're going to have to build by hand or kind of hand deliver or build a little more manually because we're going to need to research this guy too. That gets us the titanium alloy, which who knows? Maybe that's an ingredient in here somewhere. Yeah, it's an ingredient for the interstellar logistics station. All right. Yeah, a little bummed out. Yeah, that one looks a little more familiar. That's got the big top on it. This one's a little more sleek. So yeah, this one's just for the planet. Ah, bummer. All right, well, we've got a fair amount of research to do. Um, but again, we know we've got to research these things. Let's get the let's start chewing away at the plastic production and think about where we want to build that out. Let me see if I go into my inventory. What do we have? Yeah, we've got 561 foundation. Ooh, more than that. Yeah, we've got plenty of foundation blocks. So let's see. And we need water. We need to be near water. And how do we get water out? Was it a pump? I thought we actually may have already gotten one of these ready. We've got a storage tank. We've got our original 5 hydrogen fuel rods we haven't used. Where are we? Water pump. Okay, we've got it. Used to collect from the ocean, including water and sulfuric acid. Okay, I'm not sure how we can place that. What do we got? I'm looking for just a place near the water. Let's think about this for a second. And we may have already discussed this last episode. It's been a little bit of time in real life between this episode and the previous one. So my memory may be a little foggy on what our plan was as far as placing the plastics production. We may have considered doing going near another oil deposit. Let's see. Let me go into crafting again for plastic. We need refined oil and we need graphite, the energetic graphite. Energetic graphite's easy. We have a ton of that already, but we're going to need refined oil. Refined oil is going to get us some extra hydrogen that we can kind of maybe dump off into this line. I think we're still light on the hydrogen. So wherever we do this, wherever we refine more oil, it'd be nice if we could route the hydrogen back into here. And so as I look at these long belts, maybe that that research for within the planet, this planetary logistics system, maybe this isn't such a bad idea to research and take advantage of. But anyway, we'll see. And this one takes like twice as many of the electromagnetic matrices as it does the energy matrices. So again, these ones that have a lot of electromagnetic matrices kind of make sense for us to research because we are a little lighter on our production of the energy matrices. So we will get to that. Let's see. We were going to look for another oil deposit. I can maybe jump into the planet view here and see if that's a little quicker. Where are we? Okay, we're over here somewhere, right? There we are. There is an oil seep here. There's a bunch of land to clear off, which is a little bit of a hassle, but we can do it. And I can do a quick jump cut. We've got an oil seep over here as well. Let's look in the other direction. We just need the oil and the water, and we want to take advantage of the hydrogen. We want to get the hydrogen back over to this guy. So anywhere over here even would be fine. Maybe somewhere around here, right in this middle area. It's kind of marshy. There's some stones I can harvest and pick up, and maybe there's a little bit of titanium in there we can make use of initially. I don't know. And maybe we could even get the first few structure matrices built just out of the titanium. I could harvest out of all these loose stones. I doubt it, but we could try. This looks decent to me. So we've got water. We've got oil. We can do our plastic production. When we refine the oil, we can put a monster long belt here temporarily to feed that hydrogen back here to our. Let's see, what do I need to call these here? Let me escape out of this. Let me just start using the right name here. Energy matrices, yeah. So we can route that hydrogen over to our energy matrix production line. So that kind of makes sense to me. Jump back into that view. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's directly out from our what is this? This is where we're making, I can't tell from here. Oh wait, we have the plastic. Nice. All right, my bad. Let's jump in here and look. Yeah, we've got plastic going already. Cool. Yeah, yep. Nice. So we can branch off of that. I forgot that we did that. Oh yeah, this is right what we were doing towards the end. My bad. Yeah, we've got the oil and everything. Scratch what I said, and we've already routed the extra hydrogen, it looks like. And we've just got, okay, that's our oil. That's our plastic. Wait, no, that's our energetic graphic coming in. All right, so this guy is just sitting on a bunch of plastic. Good. Okay, cool. Perfect. Even better. All right, so now that we got the plastic done, let's jump into, we just need to mix that plastic with, looks like it looks like oil and water, and we get organic crystal. Refined oil, I should say. And we've got some of that. Where is our source of oil over here? Is it here? And where is the oil coming in? Is that it? Oil's coming out this way. Okay. All right, so we could pull oil off of this belt, our refined oil. And then we just need the water. And we need this guy to come out and output his plastic. And then, oh, we're in pretty great shape here. Let's see about dropping this water pump down and see how that works. Where was it? Oh, we saw it here. Where is it? There it is. Boom. And let's see, where can this guy go? Does he have to sit on a platform? Looks like it's happy here. All right, let's pop that guy down. I don't know if that could sit on a platform or not. I guess it looks fine like it is. And we could always lay down the foundation tiles underneath it. And let's see. I guess this guy is just going to churn out stuff water for us. Let's see here. just drop down belts here? I'm just kind of experimenting here for a second. Let's see how that works. Doop, doop, doop. And let's grab a sorter MK2 here, here. Okay. Okay, do we need pipes? Let's see. Let's see. We may need pipes or something. I'm not sure. Fuel rods. All right, I'm back. That was easy. It was just a belt. I just need to put a belt all the way through. I kind of forgot the oil refiner works this, or the oil pump works the same way. You just run a belt right through that output. Cool. So now let's keep it moving. We've got our refined oil, we've got water, and we've got, I think that is, this guy's loaded up with plastic. And that's all we need, water, oil, and plastic. So let's get a line going. How do we want to do this? I'm going to swipe some of this oil. So let's run a belt for that. Here. Boom and boom. And let's just see how that goes. Grab an inserter. Sorter, rather. And I think I could have gone one closer, so let's do that. Let me go ahead and get rid of this guy. Okay. Boom and boom. Boom, boom. All right. Okay, I want to get that thing deleted. Let's... There we go. And run our belt. Yeah, like I said, it's been a few days, or quite a few days actually, since I played last, so I'm a little slow. We'll get back to it here. Okay, boom to boom. Okay, there's a refined oil. We want to run another belt kind of off of this guy. And then we want to feed our water down. And I think we'll see if our sorters can reach out 3 far. I'm not sure if they can or not. We'll find out. All right, let's keep moving. We got to pull out of here. So we'll get a little belt going off of this guy. Boom. And how do we want to do it? Maybe like this. Get our sorter. Boom to boom. And so I was thinking we'd have 3 belts. We'll just experiment and see if I can pull this off. I'll show you what I was thinking. Something like this, right? And I was wondering if I can run a... let's see. Almost do it over on this... Actually, over on this side would save some space. We don't need the space. We got plenty of water. Let me drop some foundations. Not sure where I have those. Let's just paint some of this up. Very cool. Over the water a little. Maybe a little more of this. We've got a lot of these. They're automated. Automated production of those. Cool. Now let's see. We need an assembler. What do I have? I think I have one on me. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check what it says here for the recipe on the organic crystals. Made in a chemical facility. Okay, so I got to make one of those. I've got a chemical facility on me. Let's drop it down and just see if this guy's going to be able to reach from three belts like that. I don't know. It may not work always route one belt to the other side if it doesn't. All right. See part of that. Bring these guys up forward. Boom to boom, boom. Whoop. Not that, fellas. Appreciate the enthusiasm. It's not what I wanted. All right. Boom to boom. It's fine. Boom to boom. Let's just see if I can grab from the third belt. I don't know that I can, but I'm going to try it. It's going to be slow doing that, but we'll try it. We want to go from here way over to there. Let's see how that works. Looks like it's going to work. And then we want to go from here into here, and then from here into here. Let's set a recipe on this guy. Looks like he's in the power network. We want organic crystal. Boom. Is he going to do it? Looks like he is. All right. That's our organic crystals. So we are halfway there, or a third of the way there. We've got organic crystal, and now we need to think seriously. Or we can go do the diamond. That's the other thing we need to do. That's energetic graphite, and that's it. We've got a bunch of that coming in over here. Where is it? It's coming in this way, right? So this guy is using it. We can pull off of this line some energetic graphite. It's not pretty. Oh, do we have that for plastic use as well? I think we do. Yes, we do. So we can pull some off of this line. Again, these are, I think, all MK1 belts. Yeah, eventually we'll be able to increase the throughput on these quite a bit when we upgrade the belts. For now, it's fine. This is awesome. We're getting the organic crystal. The production is a little slow, and we can see our power network is starting to blink a little. We may need to throw down another thermal power station or two because it looks like we're really starting to chew up the power pretty regularly here, and that's going to slow everything down. So that might be next, but let's just see if we can get the diamonds going. And how can I do that where we can actually continue to scale? We may have to just jump over and expand this way. Kind of like the ability to keep this belt going, these three belts going, in case we want to put more chemical plants down to do our organic crystals, because we're definitely going to need more of those. And so, yeah, again, all we need is that energetic graphite. In fact, we could just do that even before we hit the matrix lab. If we wanted to, grab it right out of here. Pop a spot right here and just start burning those off. Because we still have to wait. We're still going to have to wait for the titanium. And that's going to be next. But we could do diamonds right here. And then with that production, once that's ready, we could hop over whatever we need to, or hop over this way. So if we want to keep these guys coming in series, a bunch of these chemical plants, we can just hop over, take the output of the chemical plants kind of off to the left, join up with our diamond production, and then eventually get our titanium from somewhere, smelt that, burn it into, or pound it into plates, and then build our high strength crystals. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, let's just try diamonds over here. It's going to take, I think it's a smelter, right? Let's look at the recipe for those. Smelting facility. I don't know that I have. Do I have any smelters? I've got extra matrix slabs. Storage, splitters. I don't think I have any extra. It doesn't look like it. Let's go craft one up. Building. Smelter. Boom. Just start out with one. That's probably plenty. Let me go fetch, if I can remember. Do we have our foundations over here somewhere, right? Let's go grab some of those. Icarus needs a recharge too. I wish there was a thing nearby. Charge him up. Let's grab another. We've got the extended inventory. We got that research, so that's helping. Got plenty of inventory space. Where's our little charging pole station? Here's one right over here. Let me just hang out over here for a second and charge up the Icarus. Very cool. And then we'll take a quick look at that recipe again for the diamonds. I think it's fairly easy. It's just, yeah, it's just taking the energetic graphite and running it through a smelter, it looks like. So we'll get that set up, and then we may have to, I've been putting off speeding up our little red matrix production, but I probably cannot put off the power issues here for long. We could throw down more wind turbines if we want, or yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. How many do we have in our inventory? Do we have a bunch of these sitting around? We have a ton of these. So maybe we'll throw down some wind turbines just for the short term. That will solve our energy needs for now. I could throw another lab up here. This is occasionally backing up, I notice, but it's almost not bad enough to worry about yet. So let's come down this way and put some foundation down. Do I have this already in my toolbars? I don't see it. Where is it? There it is. Boom. All right, let's make this look a little better. We'll paint some of this up. We'll get diamonds going, and then we'll probably call this one an episode. Let's go and drop that smelter. Do I have it in here? And I guess there's no reason not to get close, right? We just do that. Let's clean it up a little bit. We'll put more foundations down. 2,700 of them. They come under the belts too. Just do it. Boom. And we'll make it look perfect later. But for now, this will do nicely. Try to keep these nice and square. All right. And then we just need a sorter. Where do I have those? Sorter 2. Start from here to here. And then we need to set a recipe on this guy. I'm not going to bother setting up like a logistic storage. Let's do shine bright like a diamond. All right. Cool. That's working. And again, that's going to chew up even more power. We could throw down some wind turbines. We have kind of a little pocket of nothing over here. It's just not very pretty. What about, let's see here. Let's see. What about putting these things like right freaking next to these towers? Just to keep down some of the clutter of all these different buildings. But maybe this would work. This wouldn't look too bad. Try it. I could always just throw some platform, but that's going to look kind of funky. Just kind of pairing these up with our Tesla towers just to cut down some of the noise, the visual noise. All right, that's helping. We've got, let's see. I imagine our smelter is still smelting here and chewing up power. Maybe not. Yeah. So that seems to be handling the load. Our power network seems to be handling the load just with those few extra turbines. We've got more in our pocket here. We can always add more. I don't want to add too many because that's going to cut down on our oil production here, and that's giving us the hydrogen we need for our energy matrices. Cool. Well, I think that's an episode here. Thanks for sticking with me in this series. Again, I was a little rusty on this one. I apologize for some of the hesitation, but we have plastics. We have organic crystals being produced. We have diamonds being produced. And now next episode, we solved our immediate problems with the energy grid. Our research is moving along. We've got more things to research, but we need to give serious consideration now to heading off planet. I think we've got all the tech that we need to do. We need to get off the planet. We've got the sail. I was kind of wondering if there's a right timing to do this. Like, should the planets be closer aligned? Does it matter or not? But we're going to head over here to Alkiba 1 to get that titanium. And we want to make sure we bring a lot of power with us for Icarus. And then we want to bring, we probably want to bring some resources with us to do that initial wind generation power, bring some ore miners, bring some basic things with us so we're not doing a bunch of handcrafting like when we first started on our current planet. So we'll do some planning for that in between episodes. And the next episode, we will look to jump over to Alkiba 1 and start getting our titanium. All right, that's it for now. This is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.